a Cumulus media station.
Good morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
Stick around. In 15 minutes, we're going to have a Roula and Ryan's Roses update with April after Tom sent flowers to Jasmine, his assistant.
Yeah, that's Roula and Ryan's Roses. Happens every Thursday. We get the update on Mondays. Now we're asking you at 833-390-KRBE to tell us, what did you want to be when you were a child? Like when you were a kid, you're thinking, when I grow up, I'm going to be. And what did you actually become? Because obviously you're an adult now. Cheryl is up first. We're starting this off at 833-390-KRBE. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning.
Cheryl.
Good morning.
There
Good
we
morning.
go.
Good morning.
Morning.
Doesn't sound like a very fun, fast Monday for you, Cheryl.
Yeah.
We're right there with you.
Yeah. Okay, so I am, I wanted to be, because I was a huge music lover, listened to the radio every morning getting ready for school and all, and I wanted to be a radio DJ.
Oh, okay.
And because I thought I could play any music that I want.
Oh.
How cool is that? Oh my gosh, how hard can that be? No offense to y'all at all, no offense.
Right.
And then I heard myself on a recording, a tape recorder, God forbid, and I thought, my voice is hideous. This is awful. What
No,
are you
it's
thinking? And it sounds, but it's just, some people just have a soothing voice that's so calming and so, that's not irritating. And so now I'm a teacher. Here I am.
Well,
And you
thank
speak to hundreds of kids over the course of your career. You'll be speaking to thousands of kids over the course of your career.
And now it's not how you sound, it's what you say.
Yeah,
How you
people
make them
care
feel.
less.
Yep.
They don't really,
Good point.
in the old days, it would be like, the guy with the fantastic voice.
Hey,
you know?
we can make your dream come true. Do you want to come up here and do a shift with us?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You could be
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
come on.
shaking. I am shaking. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Y'all
yes.
are crazy.
You can come up here, Cheryl.
I know you're teaching and stuff. There's certain days.
During
but
the summertime.
summertime, you could do it if
Oh
you
my
want.
God!
Yeah.
I'm totally tearing up. Are you serious? Yes, I
Yes.
will. Oh my God!
Oh, yay, Cheryl.
That'd be fun.
On President's Day.
We're going to let you
We're
live
gonna
out
make
your,
a wish right
your
now.
fun dreams. Oh, my gosh, Cheryl. Yes,
Don't
hold
go
on the
anywhere.
line. Listen, we're going to get your number off the air. We're going to set this up. You will come here
Oh, my
one
God.
morning, and you will be like a guest DJ with us on the Roula and Ryan show.
Oh my God!
All right, hold on. Don't
Oh,
go
my
anywhere.
gosh, how fun.
that's a
Oh, my
fun
gosh, you make me
thing.
smile. What a happy
Y'all
Monday.
are oh my God! Thank y'all.
You're welcome. Just real quick, what grade do you teach? I'm just curious, Cheryl.
I retired, so that's the good thing. But I was
Okay.
30.
Okay.
I was 30 years doing elementary. I did kindergarten through fourth grade. Fourth
Wow.
grade is my sweet spot. I love that age kiddos.
Oh, how cute.
And then but I'm all elementary, so I'm the little kid.
So you're used to
for you.
having people not listen to you and be shuffling around and
Absolutely,
fidgeting like
and
we
I'm
are.
used to and I'm used to saying eyes on me. Okay, hands on top. Everybody
Yes.
stop. That kind of thing.
You're
So
gonna say that to us,
doesn't
too.
always translate to older people. So.
Oh my gosh. Cheryl, we're so excited for you to do this. Hang on the line. Let me get your information off the air and you will be here on the
Okay,
Roula and Ryan
y'all.
show.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's going to be
Yay,
fun. That's going to be
Cheryl.
fun.
That's
I really
cute.
Cheryl
like
wanted to
this.
be a radio DJ and she ended up being a teacher for so many years. Now she's
hold
retired.
on.
And since she was retired, maybe she has a more flexible schedule. We can have her sooner than we think.
Right.
That'd be cool
Okay,
if you're
great.
up this week.
833-390-KRBE is our phone number. Tell us what you wanted to be as a child, thinking when I grow up I want to be this, and what did you actually turn into? We've got Sherry on the line next. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, good morning, y'all.
Good morning. So what'd you want to be when you were a little kid?
So when I was little, I told my mom I was going to be a lawyer. I was going to buy her a Jaguar.
A Jaguar.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but then I ended up being a nanny.
Hey.
Really?
How'd you
So
get into being a
You didn't
nanny?
want to go into law school and all that, or how'd you fall into doing that childcare over law school?
So I've been a nanny for 35 years.
Wow.
So when I was in college, they started a new program my second year of college, a nanny training program.
Really?
And so my friend told me about it, and then I did it started doing that, and then I thought about going back to school, but then I just fell in love with it.
What school did you go to that has a nanny program? I'm so curious.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if they still offer it, but it was the first year. It was a small junior college in Northeast Oklahoma.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Maybe
nanny
Got my degree in nannying.
They should.
Yeah, they
That's
should.
what-
That's
Yeah,
great.
it's childcare.
CPR, childcare,
Yeah.
it's like a
Everything.
teacher.
Yep.
Yeah, and one of the I've said this so many times, like off the air, talking to Sam or any new mom. One of the hardest things I've done as a mother is have to try and hire somebody to care for my children while I worked, because it's unearned
Yes.
trust. You don't know that person, but you're about to hand
Exactly.
over everything in your life to that person.
Yep.
You got trust; they're not going to rip
Right.
you off, mistreat your kids, all this stuff. Wow! So from attorney
Yeah.
to nanny, and you did it for all those years. That's a total stretch.
The hard part would be like saying goodbye to the kids.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
when
Oh,
they
yeah.
cry at daycare.
And when they grow up,
Yeah.
you don't see them anymore, or they move
You're not
on.
a part of their life
You're like-
anymore.
you're part of their whole family, and then you're
And then you're not. Elizabeth is up next. We're asking the question, when you were a child, what did you say, I want to grow up to be this? And what did you actually grow up to be? Hi, Elizabeth. Good morning.
Hi, am I there?
Yes,
Yes,
you're here.
you're here.
Hi,
You're
welcome
here.
to the Roula and Ryan
Oh, my
Show.
God.
Yay!
Good morning. I just love y'all.
Oh, that's so sweet. We love
but-
you too.
When I was growing up, I was dead set to be a veterinarian. I even volunteered at a vet clinic. And here I am as a crime scene investigator instead.
Whoa. I bet those are some interesting stories
I'd
at
love
dinner.
to do a whole segment with you.
that's cool.
How'd you fall into that? How'd you go from
Yeah.
wanting to be a veterinarian to crime scenes?
Oh, gosh, I just loved veterinary work. I loved animals. And then I actually took a forensic science class my senior year in high school. And when I say I, fell in love with the subject, senior year, you're kind of like, whatever, I'm going to blow off class. I went to class every single day. I absolutely loved it. I wanted to learn more. So I was like, this is what I'm meant to do. So I majored in forensics and then started working at police department as a dispatcher and then moved over to crime scene.
What is something that we would be surprised that, like you,
That's
even you
crazy.
watching movies and podcasts, listening to them? What is something we'd be shocked to know about your job?
It's all lies. Nothing on TV is true. It's all
they
fake.
do.
Not even
Wow.
Dexter.
I'm sorry to break your bubble or bust your bubble, but yeah, everything on TV is not accurate. I love true crime podcasts; those are really great. But yeah, those
What's
crime
an
scene
example
TV
of something that
shows.
we've seen that is like a total falsity? I assume what? It's like blood splatters on the wall can tell you what happened, and that's fake. Or what drives you the craziest? Like for us, it's headphones on a DJ. DJs have to wear headphones to talk, and nobody wears headphones on radio stuff.
Yeah.
Give us an example of one of the big ones.
So a big one is that there's not experts at every single agency. So blood spatter, like Dexter, that's completely false. Like if there was blood spatter at a scene, we would have to call in an expert from possibly another state to look at the photos. It's not like they just show up on scene and are like, oh, it came from this angle. It's actually a lot of physics.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
they have to take all of that back to their office and do calculations and things like that. And not just that, like latent prints and things like that. You have to send those off. It's not something you can just look at and it gets determined in a few seconds. And crimes don't get solved in an hour.
Yeah.
It takes years.
What about
It takes years.
a lot of times they'll turn off the lights, they'll make it dark, and they use that little light to show their
black light?
Yeah, the black light to see any kind of
Yeah,
stains.
Yeah, luminol, that's a thing, but also that's a very false thing. It actually only stays lit for a few seconds.
Oh.
So you only have like a few seconds to take photos and it has to be completely dark, no light.
And you can see, can you see chlorine? Like you say, you don't want to, they're trying to cover up a murder.
Like bleach?
Yeah, they bleach it. Can you see that stuff? I mean, obviously you could smell it.
Yeah, you can smell it. Usually it's smelling. But a big thing, too, is it's so much grosser than it is on TV. Like TV, they have makeup and they're posed on the ground versus when they're smelly, it's gross.
Oh,
it's not
Yeah.
Well,
for
yeah.
That'd be a tough,
you
job.
have to have a strong stomach for this job, for
Nope.
sure. And they definitely don't tell you that.
And how many years have you been a crime scene investigator, Elizabeth?
I've been a crime scene investigator for about 6 years.
Do you wear sunglasses and do puns after everything? Like,
Yeah, that too. I don't wear heels to crime scenes. I'm in combat boots and cargo pants. Sorry to break it to
I
y'all.
can just see
Because
his,
you don't know what you're going to
his
step on.
ticket's
or
been
step in.
punched.
Oh!
Whoa. Okay, Elizabeth, we're getting your number off the air. You're going in the Ruladex.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to
a
have
raw
an interesting
feed.
conversation with
Yay.
you. Hang on the line.
We'll do a True Crime Tuesday with you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Hold on, maybe we'll have you on tomorrow if you
Hold
want.
on a second, Elizabeth. We can go for
No, you guys
another
are just-
20 minutes. The phone
I know,
lines
I
are
have
full.
so many
You guys
I'm
are
out of time.
awesome.
I'm
That
out of
was
time.
cool.
Lauren wanted to be an animator. Now she's a video editor. So that's kind of close. Steven wanted to be a fireman. Now he's a director of safety. Still in the
Hey,
safety
still wanna help
arena.
people.
Kai wanted to be a veterinarian, but now cleans houses and has a zoo at home. That's a whole other topic we get into.
Home.
Tina wanted to join the Navy, but now she's a computer programmer. Maybe those go hand in hand because you can get those programs through military.
Wow.
Fiona wanted to be a teacher. She's actually a teacher.
Hey, someone did
So
it.
she got to actually do it. Deborah wanted to be an archaeologist. Now she works in IT. And Dawn wanted to be a doctor. Now is a PhD doctor, not a medical doctor.
I think
Those are the
everybody
calls
says
we couldn't get to.
archaeologist and they think Indiana Jones.
Yeah, they saw Raise the Lost Ark as a kid and said, that looks cool.
It's like, that's so fun.
I want a whip.
Yeah. No, that's not the same. Go to the listener line, guys. 713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on your phone. And we can tell us more there. Coming up next, a Roula and Ryan's Roses update. You're going to get the recap of what happened last Thursday in case you missed it. And we're going to find out what happened after the phone call next on KRBE. Was that last year that Usher did the halftime show, guys?
Was
Yeah.
it?
Isn't that funny how
the
we can't
Super
remember
Bowl?
that for the
And
Super
now
Bowl?
Super Bowl Sunday. It's Kendrick Lamar, right?
Yes.
Yes.
he won,
What a
big
week for
Grammys
him.
last night. Oh my
This is
gosh,
a-
yes. It was a big Grammy night for him last night. Okay, guys, tomorrow at this time, a major announcement. It's not about concerts. It's not about some celebrity thing we're doing. It is something that's happening here on the Roula and Ryan show.
For a
That
day, we'll run this.
It will change this show forever. The thing that we're going to talk about tomorrow.
Huge.
What could it be? What could it be? Sorry to tease you like that, but you know I have to. You have to wait till tomorrow at this time. We'll tell you what it is. But now it's time for this.
Now, time for a Roula and Ryan's Roses update.
We're going to do this on the air.
104.1 KRBE.
Okay, parental discretion is advised. April and Tom are a couple, and April got a Christmas gift this past Christmas that she was astounded. She's like, this is not for me. It was stringy lingerie, something she hates wearing, doesn't wear. And he said, oh, it was a gag gift. But then she's like, yeah, I priced it. It was like $200. That's a hell of a gag gift.
Yeah.
And
nobody's buying
then
that.
she had to use his phone, and she saw some sexy selfies in there. He didn't send them to him. Or he didn't send them to her.
So there were a lot of problems with the situation, and that is why she came to us to find out if, in fact, Tom would send red roses to her or perhaps somebody else. So we're going to pick it up from last Thursday just to give you a quick recap in case you missed it. April is listening by on the line. I'm talking to Tom, told him the whole spiel about the red roses, and here's where he wanted them sent.
It'll be Jasmine. I don't know what I would do without you. Thanks for everything, Tom. But underline everything.
What the hell? Who the hell is Jasmine? And what are you thanking her for?
Jasmine is my assistant.
I don't know Jasmine, and I knew that lingerie was not for me because it was too expensive. You know I don't wear lingerie. You're secretive, and there was a stupid selfie in your phone that never went to me, and you looked like an idiot. And who are you sending the selfie to, Jasmine?
I'll start with the selfie because that's for a company brochure. Everybody on the team had to take one, and we sent it in because it'd be published. It had to look good, and it had to be high res.
Eric, you said that you have the selfie.
You're
said,
not wearing a shirt.
can you show us that?
He doesn't have a shirt on.
Dude,
You're at the gym somewhere.
lips.
You got a good body. I'll give you that because you've been working out, I guess. You must have been at the gym, got a pump on.
So that's how you get clients, shirtless.
I like the way my traps look, and they said that they would zoom in so it wouldn't make me look like I had my shirt off. It would just make me look athletic.
Oh, my
just,
God.
Just a headshot?
With no clothes.
And as far as the lingerie goes, it was a joke gift, all right? Because I know she's not the kind of girl that does wear stuff like that. Trust me, I wish she would.
But why would you spend hundreds of dollars on a gag gift? You'd go to Spencer's and buy something that cost like a few bucks.
Look, I actually want her to wear it. That's why I spent the $200. Is that a lot of money for you?
You turned all white when I opened it, and stop fronting. We are not wealthy. You do not just drop $200 on a gag gift. Like, you're full of shit, Tom.
Tom, your selfie excuse does not hold up.
I said they were going to edit me from the neck up, but I liked the way my neck looked. I was in the gym, and they said this has to be done immediately. I was like,
Why
all right.
wouldn't you show your girlfriend that picture? And by the way, why are you turning your phone into airplane mode and having it face down?
I always have my phone face down because if it falls off the couch, guess what? It's going to fall face up, and then it's not going to break the screen. Boom.
What?
I
No, just the opposite.
I feel like I'm very confused.
Yeah.
We're not going to really get you any hard answers there, April. You're going to find them yourself.
I'm telling the truth. And if April wants a hard answer, have the lingerie on when I get home.
Caveman, want you in lingerie.
Put the laces on.
Oh, God, April, you've got a lot to deal with here. So why don't we let you get to that? And then let's check in with you in a couple of days and see what you find out. I'm so interested to see what Jasmine would say to know she's involved in this.
Look, you're not going to embarrass me by calling people at my work, first of all.
I don't give a shit about your friends at work. I'll just show up to your work. I don't have to call anybody.
Uh-oh.
April, we are just very curious to know what you learn. Thank you for reaching out to us, and I hope whatever it is you find is the right answer for you. Okay? I'm sorry. I feel like we don't really have an answer for you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so what is the answer?
Well, we're going to welcome April now so she can tell us what happened at that phone call on Roula and Ryan's Roses and 104.1 KRBE. Good morning, April.
Hi, guys.
Hey, April.
April.
So is
You
he
sound
still
happy.
Is he dying on that hill? Is he still saying that Jasmine's just the coworker, or even more? Did you go and visit the office?
So I did go and visit, and there is someone named Jasmine that works there, but I got there, I signed in at the desk, I waited for Jasmine, and she came downstairs, and she looked really nervous. I introduced myself, I told her who I was, and she's like, okay, let me go get Tom. Like, she's like 22, she's young, stupid, hot.
Is she his assistant, or is she just a coworker in that company?
No, she works in marketing. And she was like, I'll go get Tom. And she was like backing up. And I was like, so you're like the young, dumb, hot 22-year-old that's like into the older.
Oh,
You asked that to her?
You said that to her right in front of him?
I was trying to, but she ran away so quickly. I couldn't even give her like a heart-to-heart of, honey, like you're obsessed with my man, and my man it doesn't even have the money to do $200 gag gift.
Well, it sounds to me like your man is obsessed with her.
So did Tom come out or not?
Tom came out, and Tom was like, oh my God, I can't believe you showed up here. This is so embarrassing. And I'm just so over it.
So how's it been at home then?
I didn't stay home that night, but I did stay that weekend, but we're just silent treatment. We just like ignore each other.
So what are you going to do then? What's your gut feeling? What are you going to do now? Just move out?
I've been asking around about breaking the lease, if that's a possibility. But yeah, I definitely, this is not someone I want to build a future with.
Wow.
I guess the biggest thing I'm upset about losing is that I love this apartment.
not the man.
Well, I mean, think about it, y'all. She just signed the lease in November, and if you really like the place,
Yeah.
that's what. Who's to say he gets to keep the territory? But can you live there by yourself?
No, if I kick him out, I can't afford it by myself, but I'm definitely not going to live with him. So I don't know. I feel like he should pay me like a severance package.
A severance
I get the
relationship
exit.
package.
One time when I got divorced, we moved out. We had a nice place. It was like a 3-bedroom, and we each got an apartment in the complex.
So they'll cut a deal with you.
Oh,
They
so you
matched
didn't
like
break
say
the
it was like
lease.
$3 grand. Say it was $3 a month.
Okay.
We each got a $1,500 apartment.
Okay.
So they
gotcha.
were still making their cash, but then you still got to live there and see them. So if you could break it,
Apartments are a big place, you know. You don't have to see him.
yeah, but
It is a
still,
small
what if you
world.
walk in and see him and that Jasmine
Oh Lord.
with that
driving in the same time.
string lingerie
Yeah,
crap?
because she's
think
going to
she's
be in the
walking
front
around
seat of the
in
car
shorts.
wearing lingerie.
Yeah. Okay, well, April, I guess there's just more to come from this. And right now it's just silent treatment and you don't buy his lies. So, hey, at least you got to see Jasmine to see how she really is. And I don't know, let us know if there's anything else that we need to know. We're so curious. Thanks for catching up with us.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right, you take
care.
care. I mean, it's an answer. I mean, the worst part about it is the not knowing, and your guts are churning, and you don't know what's going on, and you know somebody's not being honest with you, and it hurts to find out the truth, but at least you know.
Yeah, you've seen her.
Oof. Make you sick.
Y'all go to krbe.com if you need to be part of Roula and Ryan's Roses because your gut is telling you need this. We do this every Thursday at 7 o'clock, and then we like to catch up with the person on the following Monday to see how the weekend went. So we look forward to more
I read an article.
help on that.
And I have to find it. It was like the top 6 things if you think they're cheating, and like the top one. It really was no order, but one of the ones I saw a lot was trust your gut.
Yeah, your gut is
that should
usually
be number
right.
one, really.
Yeah.
There was something over the weekend about when
That was
couples
number
are
one.
falling apart, and the real telltale sign is they don't say goodbye to each other in the morning.
Or say good, yeah. Yeah.
If you
No good
leave for
morning.
work and you don't say bye to your mate, like you're like, oh, no.
I mean, but with our jobs, I don't think
we
it's
can't do it with our
fair
job.
to wake them up.
Well,
no, it
they're
doesn't
talking about
apply.
in a relationship where you're both awake, but I always kiss
I do
my
a
sleeping
kiss.
husband.
Yeah, I always kiss him.
I'll kiss my sleeping
You kiss
husband.
Tassos too?
Oh, no.
Sam kisses Tassos too.
You just go over there? All
I
right,
make
kissing
sure
Mark?
to drive over and I give him a
Yes.
kiss before I come to work.
Good
Right,
luck.
no. But yes, our mates are usually sleeping when
mates.
we get up to leave, and there's some mornings where I'm too like rushing, and I don't want to I feel like I'm going to wake him up, and so I don't want to touch him too much.
Reaching on him, yes.
I just want
you're
to touch him.
running around trying to get everything, and then
Right. I'm like, I'm going to wake him up.
No,
And
but
if he's sleeping on
and
his
then your
side,
hair
I
falls
can't-
in their face.
Yes, 100%. And I can't tell you how many times I've just kissed the top of his shoulder.
Oh, absolutely.
Instead of trying to find his
Yes.
face in the dark.
if they
I'm
can't-
like, this is his shoulder. I'll just kiss that.
Can your guys fall asleep? Or if they're up, they're up.
Oh, no, my husband, if he's up, he's up.
yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
that's
don't
why
fall
I don't
back
do
asleep.
that. Yeah,
You learned, right?
I have learned
That's
as
true.
much, and I don't even text. Good morning, love you, anything until
Later
I
on.
hear from him. Or also now,
the
now,
ding-dings
now that
wake
it's
him.
high tech, I know if Alexa is on and running in my house, and then I'm allowed to text after he's awake. Otherwise,
Wow.
if I text him before that,
considerate.
listen,
Yeah, he
if I
doesn't wanna
text him
wake him up.
before that, it's an emergency. I need him to send me something to the radio station because he's had
yes,
to send me
yes.
files before
True,
in the
true,
morning to rescue me, so I don't wake him up.
Yeah.
Love you,
That's
boo.
true.
So that's one of the signs. Okay,
That's a good
KRBE.com
Uh-oh.
for Roula
Bad
Ryan's
sign.
Roses. I know, right? Coming up next, the Grammys happened last night, and a huge superstar had a major wardrobe malfunction that had people turning their heads sideways and sideways. Like, what's happening there? What's happening there with that outfit? Did you miss it? Did you see it? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'll reveal it next. In Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Movies, music, TV, and all things Hollywood
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRBE.
Okay, two things. We are in the window right now for you to win tickets to see The Weeknd from 7 to 7. The Weeknd himself will be the one that tells you to call us here at our request lines, 833-390-KRBE. He announced his show on Friday. It's going to be at NRG Stadium August 30th. That's a Saturday night here in Houston. And we've got your tickets before they even go on sale.
Isn't he about ready to change his name, though?
Yeah, he's going to go by his
He's
real
not going to
Real
be
name.
The Weeknd anymore.
Yep.
So what is it? What is
Charlie
his real
Pratt
name?
is his real name.
Yeah.
Charlie Pratt.
Just kidding.
I thought it was Abel.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it is Abel, isn't it?
Yes. Abel Kane.
Last
Kane
week,
Abel.
was it Friday? We were talking. We had a listener. No, a guy called in. He's from New York. Mm-hmm. Remember, he
pizza.
he couldn't find pizza and stuff here that he liked or something. And I know we have a listener line. Some lady went off.
Oh
on
yeah,
that.
she went off.
But then we were talking about bagels, and we were talking about the Bagel Shop Bakery in Bel Air that I've been to, and I said they got really good bagels if you want to try bagels. And they actually dropped some off.
They're
here.
giving us life today.
Yeah.
Well, you guys will try them.
Okay.
Was it Sam was saying, I need my carbs?
I was like, all my pregnancy dreams are coming true.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Carbs.
bagels being delivered.
Bagels
while
and
you're
So
at
your
work.
cravings have always been carb based.
I mean, even not pregnant, it's carb
Yeah,
based,
carb
but
is
I like
life.
to try and
Now you have more of
keep
an excuse. You're like, I don't care.
Carbohydrates are life.
No, because then I got to lose all this.
So thank you, Bagel Shop Bakery in Bel Air.
Yeah, thank you
It's
so
delicious.
much. So good.
So the Grammys happened last night. In case you missed it, well, here's your 4-minute recap. Okay, there were a lot of stars there. Some that didn't even walk the red carpet; they just appeared at the tables, like Jennifer Lopez. Who saw her there until she appeared on screen? I didn't see her walk red carpet or anything. I did not see Beyonce walk red carpet unless I watched it late.
She was
I did
late.
not see
Even when he was doing the stand up, she wasn't there yet.
Trevor Noah.
Yeah, Trevor
right,
Noah.
who hosted. So they started it out different because of LA going through this horrific tragedy with the wildfires, basically decimating their community. They almost didn't have the Grammys happen because how could you when the city is suffering? So instead, they turned it into a giant fundraiser for the efforts to help people get back on their feet.
Like the
because entire
small
communities-
businesses
Yeah.
who were devastated.
Or just the money is supposed to go to the fire fund that's supposed to help all the communities. But part of CBS's contribution was to give the very high dollar windows of commercial time spread throughout to local businesses that burned down. And the guest artists that were the guests in the commercial were a nice little surprise. Like Doja Cat was in a commercial for Orla's Florist.
That's nice.
Yeah, her whole place burned down. Now she's in a secondary location. And It was really cool. By the end of the night, they had raised over $7 million, which is fantastic.
Wow.
Of all the different things that happened, okay, so Chappell Roan is your best new artist. She made a big speech about how the record companies do not have the backs of the artists. She got signed when she was young, then she got dumped. She had 0 job skills and she had 0 health care, and she just wants the artists to be protected by the record labels that make so much money off of them. Billie Eilish performed, didn't win anything. Shakira had this really amazing performance. I cannot believe Shakira's been around for so long. I remember interviewing Shakira when she didn't speak English.
Oh,
Really?
The first song I heard of Shakira's was the song she started the Grammy montage with last night called Stoyeki. Oh my God, such a good song, but she did a real slow version of it. Biggest shock of the night, even for Beyonce's face, was the fact that she won Best Country
And her
Album.
daughter.
She was like, what?
Yeah.
It's like,
Stand up. You just
get
won.
up. And then she won Album of the Year. Now, last year at the Grammys, Jay-Z had made a speech about how some artists, how does it make sense? Basically, it was a make it make sense. Somebody is up here for so many nominations and so many Grammys, yet never won Album of the Year. Of course, he was talking about his wife. Beyonce officially has 99 Grammy nominations. She has,
That's incredible.
I think the count now is 34 Grammys or 35. When she won that last night, that was a big shock that she won that. The first time she went up for Best Country Album, I was like, oh God, one of my biggest pet peeves in fashion, when I see people on screen, my biggest pet peeve is when a woman's bosom is so smushed down that the top of her bosom is coming out of the top like it's in pain, like it's being suffocated. And Beyonce was wearing this really intricate outfit, but her boobs were so smashed and the underwire of this thing had come up into the middle and was like basically stabbing the flesh of her breast. I could not handle. I was like, oh my God, I can't. My sister was at my house. She goes, oh my God, that's like the underwire. Oh my God, how much pain is she in right now? How does she not feel that? And then the next time she was on screen, it was gone. So like it was like the boning of the outfit had come up and it was legit stabbing her flesh because her boobs were kind of like pushed up and pushed out, and this thing was like pushing them. Like, have you ever had that underwire feeling, Sam? It's the worst
awful.
in the world when the underwire has come out of your bra and is legit stabbing you metal in your flesh. It is the worst. And I'm thinking, how is this happening to Beyonce? Like, how does she not feel it? How is she not like trying to push it down?
Maybe she was
or-
doing a quick change.
No, there's no change. She was sitting in
No.
the chair. She was walking up there, and this thing.
Adrenaline kicks in.
I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
because she was probably so shocked that she won the country album. Maybe if she hadn't won, she could have thought, oh, look at that thing. That's what's hurting me.
Give
I
her
guess
the
that
same.
is suffering for art.
So by the time she won Best Album, that was gone. I don't know if they pushed it back in there or cut that out, or I don't know what they did, but that was like super.
That's something no guy could ever relate to this.
Yeah, it was
Somebody text,
horrible.
man, she bought the Jay-Z bought that award for.
I know there was a lot
text
of
about
that talk
Yeah.
last night instantly on social media about, very coincidental that Jay-Z shamed them for never giving Beyonce Best Album, and all of a sudden the next year she got it. Listen, the Grammys are very controversial for a lot of people. There are artists themselves who, as they're holding the Grammy they won, they're shading it. They're being like, this does not mean anything. Remember when Drake won? He was like, this doesn't mean anything. For all you guys that just didn't win one, this doesn't mean anything. It's kind of like thumbing your nose at the person that gave it to you.
Makes other people feel better.
It does, but at the same time, the Grammy thing is so, what's the word, volatile, because a lot of people have been rewarded, and it's not mainstream stuff. You're like, I don't know what this is. What is happening? It's the 13,000 voting members of that community that determine
Well,
who's going to do it.
I know that.
they said it
that every
100 times
time.
last night.
Oh, really?
I'm like, they're forced to say that.
You didn't do your story. You teased the whole story, and you didn't do it.
The
You
boning?
didn't- No, about the people that they were looking at. One outfit really stood out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You
off
said-
the air, you mean?
No, you teased it.
No, you said it on air.
No, the tease was Beyonce.
That was the whole
yeah,
Beyonce thing.
Beyonce's-
Oh, I thought you were talking about the naked one.
No, that's
I
not
thought
a
that's what
wardrobe
she
malfunction.
was.
She
Oh,
was
that was
on
sitting
the
here
air.
waiting for the whole thing
No,
for
no, no,
Beyonce.
no. For those who
story
didn't see
to it.
this,
She was
Kanye-
naked on the red carpet.
No.
Well, she had
I was talking about
something,
wardrobe malfunction was Beyonce's boning.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are talking about the eye roll moment when Kanye, who has not been to the Grammys for 10 years, was with his wife, and she took off this cloak to just stand there naked.
They
It was
kicked him
such
out.
an eye roll, stupid moment.
What
like,
was she wearing?
Nothing. She was wearing like a sheer.
A sheer dress.
Like,
And
it
you
wasn't
could
even a
totally
dress.
see everything.
Everything.
yeah.
It was so stupid, and it looked so creepy
They put
vibes. Like Sam
sensors
and I
on
were
her.
saying on the air, like, this was really creepy vibes
Oh, they
because
blurred it on screen?
I did. I saw
Well,
photos.
if you see the pictures, they blurred
but it
out.
was blurred.
them.
Like I did not see her naked.
I'll
but
show you
I'm
the
sure
picture.
You
Yeah.
can find it on
I
TikTok.
mean, it was like stupid. It was so creepy vibes because
very
Kanye's
creepy.
standing there and he's fully dressed, all
With
in black,
sunglasses.
with sunglasses.
Oh,
and
God.
then it's almost like he told her, "You're gonna be naked." It had like
Yes.
creepy
I
trafficker
told Ryan I
vibes.
expected her to close her eyes, and one eyelid said "help," another one says "me."
Oh, my
It just
gosh.
was so creepy.
very
And even the red
uncomfortable.
carpet,
I don't get
the
it.
people on the red carpet were like, biggest eye roll moment for attention, nakedness for attention. Kanye.
I
and his
wonder if
wife.
somebody will ever do that. Just show up on the red carpet, stark
Well,
naked,
she
and
just
say,
did.
and
She
say,
did. Yeah, she
I'm
did.
wearing me.
But there, it's I mean, then you could go to jail. She could still fight this and say, "Well, I did have something on," because it is
Right.
illegal in California.
to be naked.
Have your
Technically, she had a
genitals.
sheer dress on.
Well, years
so she could
ago,
use that as an
when
excuse.
Marilyn Manson was dating Rose McGowan in the 90s, she showed up on the MTV VMA
Oh, I
red
remember
carpet, totally naked, but she was wearing a, quote, chain link dress.
A lot of
It
times-
was totally a see-through,
But there's like
just
little
chain.
kids that they're like, "Hey, I'm here for Nickelodeon," you know, and they're doing.
And she's just naked walking down
or
the
Jimmy
red
Fallon might get a
carpet.
kid to do interviews, you know, and you got kids there.
yeah.
Stupid.
Ridiculous.
Hey, yo. Time for KRB's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Let's shift it more kid-friendly. Lego lovers are going to love this weekend. Brickfest Live is coming to NRG. It's going to be February 8th through the 9th. And even though the event's not officially a, Lego event, they're not associated with the Lego group, they still have a ton of Legos. Families can get hands-on with different brick challenges throughout the event, and they can explore all this stuff, all the community. They've got master creations from all over the world. They've got activities that'll take place. They're going to have a Guinness World Book challenge to build a massive mosaic floor, a brick pit with 200,000 colorful bricks, and life-size Lego builds from around the world.
And
So-
coincidentally, at the exact same time, at the exact same place, the Houston Home and Garden Show is going on, which will be hosted by Sam and I. So feel free to swing by that as well, as they are one of our sponsors here at KRBE, and we love them for that. So
Fantastic.
We'll be
shout
there
out
from
to-
1 to
yes.
3.
You know
They
what?
still sell that
Double
rubber
dip.
broom that picks up
pop
dog
in.
hair off the carpet. I bought one of those years ago. I
I'm
didn't have dogs. It was for my
sure
own
they
hair.
do. Yeah.
Have you ever
If
seen
they
what I'm
do,
talking about?
I'll look out for you. And
It
see if
looks
they
like
do.
a rake. It
Yeah,
has a
I know
yellow,
exactly what you're talking about.
and it's all
Yep.
rubberized teeth,
Yep.
and you can just you put it across your rugs and your carpets.
gets
It picks up
all
all
the
of your
hair.
stray hair that comes out of your brush when you're brushing your hair, dog hair, all these things. I probably had mine for 15 years.
Oh, my gosh.
It's probably time to get a new one. You should
Yes.
probably stop by and see that.
I love this home show because, as a DIYer, this is where it's all at, right there under one roof.
I'm trying to fix up my old place, so I might pop by and visit
You
you,
should.
guys.
We'll be there.
Okay, coming up next, we've got a panic button, and this involves going to marriage counseling, but you're not married.
Uh-oh. So you hit the panic button on the listener line when you need our direct attention first, like immediate attention. So we're going to help somebody out next on The Roula and Ryan Show.